This is Chula. Welcome back to my channel, Hooked on Houseplants. I am so glad to be back with you all today. I hope everyone is doing okay. I decided to do a walkthrough slash update of my plants. A lot has changed, of course, and I thought I would share some of those changes with you. Does that sound okay to you? I thought you would say that. All right. So this is our flex space. I decided to start here. This room is constantly evolving. I'm always changing up the plants in this space. There's Miss Fantome. So this plant has stayed the same. This is the variegated philodendron cordatum. And this is the variegated jade. It's doing fine. I moved my Hoya Rang San there. And I also put my philodendron Congo nuclear here. And I thought that these plants were good choices because they don't trail. Because you know, some people, I ain't talking about you, Fanta, be messing with plants. So I gotta have plants that are not going to trail. Okay, this here in the middle is my Rojo Congo, my philodendron. And I don't know, I think this looks kind of cute here. I don't know if y'all knew that I had put the cuttings, because this is the top cutting of my Congo. Okay, so it was initially in substrate, but then it started to die back. I think it was suffering from dry rot possibly. So I cut off the top of the plant, rerooted it in water, and then now it is in semi-hydro mix of leca and pon. I don't know if y'all can see those roots, but it seems to be doing good. This is the newest leaf right here. And I think it looks nice here. It takes up a lot of space. As you can see, it spreads out quite a bit. So I needed it to be somewhere where it would be able to do that and not take up a lot of space at the same time. So that is there. Over here, more Hoya. This is the melliflua or mellifluia. My black margin all the way up there at the top. It is trailing a bit, but not too much for it to be a temptation to Fanta, hopefully. And this is my macrophylla. Yes, this one is also in semi-hydro. I took cuttings of my original plant, rerooted them, and now it is in semi-hydro. And so then here in the corner is my beautiful Thai plant, lipstick plant. And I am so proud of this plant, y'all, because when I got it in a plant swap, it was just a few cuttings. And it has grown into this. So I'm very happy with this plant, very beautiful. And then here I have the silver, what is this? Silver Lady, Syndapsis. I might have to check on this one a little bit because it has some leaves that are kind of curling up. So I don't know what's going on with that. And that's about it for this room, y'all. I still have my my, what is it, Silver Stripe? No, Rio. I still have my Rio here on this wall. And I have a clip light there so it can get a little bit more light. So that is this space. All right, so in my kitchen slash dining area, I have my Brazil still in the same spot with this clip-on grow light, and it's doing well. This Brazil has never given me really large leaves like I have seen at the big box stores, how big the leaves can get. I don't know, this one has always produced the smaller leaves. I was hoping with this grow light, this clip-on light, that it would help out with that, but we'll see. As long as it's growing and doing okay, I'm happy. Okay, so this is actually where the Rojo Congo was for quite a while. It was right here. So yeah. Okay, so then coming over here, trying to go slow in this corner, and my husband is going to do something about this cord. Originally, it was going down in this corner, like through here, but he had to move it. But I want something done with this cord because I don't like the way it looks. But this is my little succulent cacti, little corner, little shelf. This is my rat tail cactus. Y'all forgot all about this one, didn't you? I haven't shown it in a while, but it's doing very well. Like, all of this is new, this is new, this is new. So yeah, right now I'm watering it every 2 weeks. It is in a gritty mix, if you can see that. So is my Staphylia, aka Miss Stank Flower. She's in a gritty mix too. So is my Dancing Bone Cactus, also in a gritty mix. So like I said, I've been watering all of these every 2 weeks. And then that is my Kalanchoe plant, Chocolate Soldier, back there in the back. That's not in a gritty mix, it's just in a chunky mix. And I water all of these. With the Kalanchoe, I do bottom watering. So yeah, this is my little corner, my little succulent and cacti corner. So I'm very proud of this. Okay, and then over here in front of the window in my kitchen, there was a light there. My husband has to replace the light that was up there. But this is my Ripsalis. I forget what, I think it's called clavata. If that is incorrect, I'll put it on the screen, but it is also growing very nicely. It's actually starting to get some little hang time, starting to trill a little bit. So I'm happy to see that. Okay, y'all, so this is our bedroom, aka used to be plant room. Yes, if you can believe it, this was the plant room before I switched it back to the living room area. So obviously my husband has done a lot of work in here because originally the walls were a very light teal color. The walls were a mess from all the shelving. Remember all the shelves that was in here? So he did a lot of repairs on the wall, covered all the holes, sanded it, the whole process. And then he had to repair half of the ceiling. And he was telling me that we were very fortunate that the half of the ceiling didn't fall in on us because it was that damaged. So he redid all of that, and he did a fabulous job. And he painted the molding. I love this color. I did not know if I would like it or not. I thought it was going to be too dark, but I love it. I'm loving this color. So over there, I don't want to get too close because I kind of got a new plant over there that I want to show y'all later on, but that's my Thai constellation that's still in water. I have an aglaonema over there and a new plant that I'll share with you later. So for right now, they're all getting light from that window. Now over here in this corner, I know y'all are like, oh, that is prime plant property. You are correct. So this whole corner, I got plans for this corner. I got big plans for this corner. So my husband said that he's going to install an outlet down here because I want to make this a beautiful planty corner. Okay, because I don't really want those plants to be over there. I might keep one plant over there, but I want this corner to be like the primary plant space in this room because I don't want to have a whole lot of plants in our bedroom. So that is to come. Okay, so I'm excited to be able to show some creativity with this blank corner. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, so of course, this is the main plant space. This is the living room area. That was just switched over from the bedroom that I just showed you. So this is where the majority of my plants are. I have made some changes, as you probably can see, just to make things look a little bit neater and better arranged. Boy, I tell y'all, some people got the good life. Look at that. Phoebe girl is just laid out. Okay, so I'm going to start on this end. Um, Really, the only thing that has changed over here is I did switch my piecing, my Synapsis piecing from over there. It was over there, and I put it over here. So it could keep the Rubicon company. So I put those two plants there. This Hoya I moved. This is the Borneo. Y'all, I struggle with this plant. It looks okay now, but it lost like a whole section of the plant just kind of withered up. And there are still some leaves that I know it's backlit. Y'all probably can't see that good, that are kind of curling a little bit. This is my second go around with this plant. I had it before and couldn't keep it alive. Still don't know what I did wrong. But if you have any suggestions about this plant, please let me know. Okay, so still that same begonia still there. Then I have this Hoya. I don't want to talk too much about my Hoya because I do plan on doing an updated Hoya collection tour, and I also have some coming in the mail. So I do want to do an unboxing with you all. Okay, so the Black Forest begonia is still in the same spot. I did switch out some plants up here, as you can see. I put my variegated amplissimum, put that up here. It was in the dining / kitchen area before. But this plant to me just really makes a statement, and I wanted to have it up there. And I also wanted to have some trailing plants along this shelf. Okay, and some decorative vases, candles, you know, all that jazz. This corner or this little space is still the same. The aglaonema, my beautiful, oh gosh, Shishmataglatis neojuensis or something like that. I'm so proud of myself that I have been able to keep this plant alive. It is very thirsty. It isn't self-watering. I water this plant with distilled water. That is what, when it came to me, I got this. Ooh, see, it's dusty. I need to rinse this plant off. But I got it directly from Leaf Joy. And they recommended that it be watered with distilled water. So that's what I have been doing. Dragon scale still over here. My struggling alocasia. Alocasia. Oh, I forgot what this one is called. It does have a new leaf though. Purple cloak. This is the newest leaf, but it has lost 2 leaves. And it was battling spider mites, so it's just down to these 3 leaves. And then my Labicia is still back there. It's doing well, actually. It's giving me 2 new leaves. Right there and right here. So I don't know. This plant has been very slow growing for me. So I don't know. But this is what the temperature is currently in this room, 79 with 57% humidity. Okay. Oh, y'all, this is a big change. And I'm going to insert some B-roll. Y'all are not going to be able to believe this, or maybe you will. But I want to share it with you because I just want you all to know that we all go through stuff with our plants. Okay? I don't care how much experience you have taking care of plants. Sometimes they just will tank on you, just not do well. So y'all know that my Spiritus Sancti is one of my pride and joys. This is what's left of it. I know, right? I know. It's just 2 leaves left. So in the B-roll, you will notice that on the leaves there is not mold. Oh gosh, what is that called? Some type of fungus is growing on the leaves. Now, what you see in the B-roll, this is not the first time. I have treated this plant 2 other times for the fungal bacteria on the leaves. I treated it with Bonide insecticidal soap that is supposed to treat fungal infections. And I don't know, I'm not gonna say it didn't work, but it was starting to spread to the other leaves, as you can see in the B-roll. So I didn't want to just lose the whole plant. So I said, okay, this leaf looks healthy. As you can see, it doesn't have anything on it. And this was actually the newest leaf. You can see how long it is. And then this leaf was also okay. It does have some damage towards the bottom, but I just think that came from when it was trying to unfurl. But I have it rerooting in water. You can see those aerial roots. It has some long aerial roots. And so I cut off the top portion of the plant, and it also has a new growth spike right there. So yeah, y'all, that was really hard. That was really hard because the plant was beautiful. But I was afraid that whatever that fungal stuff it had going on, that it was going to eventually, spread to all of the leaves and possibly to other plants. So I have treated this portion with a fungal insecticidal soap. So far it's doing okay. It's doing okay so far, but yeah, sometimes we got to make tough decisions with our plants for the better of the rest of the plants. You know how they say one bad apple spoils a whole bunch. So sometimes you have to make drastic decisions so that a sick plant doesn't affect the rest of your plants. I also cut my Guy Savard begonia. It was huge and beautiful, but then it just started dropping leaves. So let me just tell y'all what has been going on with my begonia collection. Now, I just did a begonia collection video and I had a lot of new begonia. But in the process of my husband changing the bedroom, the plant room changing from our bedroom back to this room, we did have to put all of the plants out there on the patio, the front patio that my husband is still working to convert into a family room. So all of these plants spent almost 2 weeks out there, and it did not go well for my begonia at all. They started to melt. Now there is a window unit out there, so we had the air on. It wasn't like it was too hot out there, but begonia are very sensitive already, especially to change, as some plants are. And I'm going to show you another example of that. And so I lost about 6 begonia, y'all. Yes, I did. Yeah. So that was very disappointing, but you know, it is what it is. I'm starting to realize, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about before. How our collections go through changes based upon our circumstances. Sometimes certain plants, they'll do okay for a while, and then, you know, because of whatever changes, sometimes they'll just sadly start to tank on us. And even though I love begonia and I always will, I realize that um I don't know, they may be a little bit more work than what I'm willing to put into them, because they can be finicky and they can be sensitive to change, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. So I'm going to keep the ones that I currently have, but I'm not going to make any promises, but I can't see myself buying any new begonia anytime soon. But I'm going to still keep the ones that I have because I love them. So, yep, that's the Guy Savard rerooting in water. It was dropping leaves left and right, and I do not know why. So I took cuttings, as you can see. I know that looks a mess. I took cuttings, and it seems to be doing okay. So I have it rerooting in water. This is another begonia that has always, this is a very hardy begonia. This one has never given me any trouble. This is the Jovian. And then I have my Alocasia poly right here. This one has also, well, I think it's always been in semi-hydro, but I upsized it. It's too heavy to take down, but yeah, I put it in a larger setup. And then here I have some more Hoya. I have my variegated Billietier right there. Has a new leaf coming out. I also lost a Hoya to what looked like scale to me, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. I had to pitch the plant because I'm not going to play with no scale. I'm just not. And I believe that it had the scale. I know that it had the scale when it came to me. So, okay, so see, this is another begonia that has suffered. This is my beautiful Miss Louisiana begonia. And if you all remember, this was a big, bushy, full begonia. The leaves were not droopy like they currently are. So what happened with this one is that I missed a watering. And I came in and the plant was drooped over more than what it is now. So the plant was drying out so quickly, and I said, you know what, it probably needs to be repotted. So I up potted the plant, and this is what it has been looking like for the past week, 2 weeks or so. This is what it's looking like. So I'm kind of worried. I don't know how it's going to do. I mean, the leaves feel okay. You know, they feel like some of them feel a little bit melty, but for the most part, they feel okay. Hopefully, because it's getting good light, you see some of them are starting to stand up, some of the leaves. So hopefully it'll be okay. I'm just gonna leave it alone and hope for the best. That's my crackling rosy. Oh, this is a whole shelf. If y'all remember, this was the shelf that I had against the wall in my kitchen dining area a couple of months ago. So I decided to put it over here in this corner, and I moved my polyneura from the window to this spot. And then here's some more begonia that I have. So yeah, this corner has changed quite a bit because I think the last time I showed you this corner, I had my Thai constellation in this corner. Okay, so yeah, that's what this corner is looking like. This has also changed. I have different plants up here. This is my caladium that's doing very well. I found out the name for this one and I can't remember again, but it's doing very well, very thirsty. More begonia. I did move my reflector here because there was a different plant here. I think I had my Natuaensis there, but I told you I probably would have to move it because it was touching the top of the bottom of the top shelf. So I had to move the Natuaensis here, and then I put the reflector over here. Excuse me. I also put my luxuriance platinum over here, and it's doing very well. This is the newest leaf, very beautiful. My Schefflera is over here. This is still Hoya World up here at the top. I think this is the only non-Hoya. This is my variegated jade satin Aurea variegated or something like that. So this is up here. And then still, I had to move my caramel marble as well. It's doing okay, and I just hope it's not trying to revert on me because as you can see, this leaf has no variegation. Then it gave me this one, which has a little bit of variegation. And then this is the newest one. And so far, I don't see any variegation. So that is kind of disappointing, but we'll see what happens. Because as you can see, all of the rest of the leaves are very highly variegated. And I've always tried to make sure that this plant gets plenty of light. You know, look at that leaf. But I don't know. You just have to wait and see. Okay, so then this is Aglaonema land. I think everything down here, with the exception of one plant, Aglaonema. I have a new plant over here that I want to wait to share with y'all. I have relocated my Summer Glory. Like she needs her own corner. She need her own address, her own zip code, okay? She need her own house. But yeah, I moved her over here. And then I have my nobilis back there. Um, Couple of new plants that I don't want y'all to see just yet. Then I have my philodendron Warsaw Whiskey Eye here. It's doing very well. The leaves are really starting to mature. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. This is one of my favorite philodendron. It's beautiful. And um, this table has changed a bit. I have my Alocasia longaloba silver over here. This is the newest leaf. And then my shattered glass, y'all. My Alocasia shattered glass is doing so well. I love this Alocasia. This is the newest leaf. So as you can see, the leaves are starting to size up. And it has, let's see, this is the newest leaf. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it has another leaf coming. And I don't know if y'all can see that little corm back there. So it's doing very well. I'm very happy with this plant. Have another begonia, of course, my big elbow that is in just leca. This is its newest leaf that's unfurling. I wanted y'all to really be able to see these roots. I don't know if y'all can see. Wait a minute. Those roots. But it's doing very well. Seems to enjoy semi-hydro. Another begonia here. My dragon scale mint variegated is doing well. A black velvet. And I have my spindly looking maculata. It's right here. It's looking a hot mess, y'all. Well, it has leaves at the bottom. You can see that it has actually produced another plantlet. But then you have this whole stalk situation. So, and then here, down here has changed just a little bit. I have some new plants down there as well that I don't want y'all to see. But my African violets are down there. I have a couple of new plants down there as well. Have some begonia. So, oh, and then my window, this window, I used to have my Syndapsis tricolor and Argyrius in the flex space. This was on the top shelf. Remember I told you I was trying to get the vines to attach to the wall? I had to move this plant. And the reason why I had to move this plant is because I kept forgetting to water it. It's very backlit, y'all. I apologize. The leaves kept curling, and I love this plant. This is my favorite Syndapsis because I love the tricolor, love the leaves. And I said, I'm going to end up killing this plant from underwatering. So let me move it to where, because I'm always in here. So I know if it's hanging up here, I'll be able to see it and pay attention to it. So still have my beautiful Manjula pothos right there in the center. And then my Exotica is there. So that's it, y'all. Those are my planty spaces for the moment. Very happy with how everything is looking. Let me know down in the comments if my next video you would like to see. Well, I am going to do an unboxing. But let me know if you want to see after that a Hoya collection tour, or if you want me to show you all of my newer plants that you have not seen yet. So let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying the beautiful weather. I just wanted to show you what was going on with my collection. And, you know, we all have to make adjustments. And that's with anything in life. And, you know, sometimes we have to be flexible and open to change for the better, hopefully. So my plant spaces are constantly changing and evolving. And so this is the latest chapter in my journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to be back on my regular schedule this Saturday at 9 with a new video. That's not a real cat. That's one of my girls' cat, stuffed cat. But yeah, so feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm also still on Instagram and TikTok if you want to check me out over there. The links are in my profile. So y'all take care. Stay out of this heat. Go swimming. Let your kids run in the sprinkler. Get you some popsicles, ice cream. Stay cool. And until the next time, hooked on houseplants, y'all. Bye.